Okay, so today I wanted to give you a little tutorial on making slime. It's ever the popular thing to make, and this little tutorial is really easy. It's absolutely fail-safe. Okay, so first of all you need PVA glue. So we're just going to pour in a nice gloop of that. So take the lid off, just a little bit in the bottom, that's fine. So you can see here a reasonable amount, but not tons. Okay. We are going to add some colouring. So food colouring is fantastic. That's what you want to add. You could add some acrylic paint if you really need it, but don't go too much, you might get it on your hands. Food colouring is the best thing to use. And this is a liquid colouring, so you only really need a couple of drops. And we're going to stir that up. We're just going to give that a good stir till the colour's mixed in nicely. This is a really beautiful colour. Okay, then we're going to take some bicarbonate of soda, and you just want about 1/4 teaspoon. So just the end of a teaspoon, pop that in, and we're going to stir that in. And you might start to see that there are some little bubbles forming. And just give that a quick stir. It actually does, you'll see there's a slight difference in consistency just from adding the bicarb, and you do need the bicarbonate of soda to make it work. Then we're going to add some foam. Okay, so this is just shaving foam, cheap and cheerful, absolutely fine. So we're just going to give it a good shake, and you don't want too much. You want a sort of a little blob like that size. I'm going to put it in my hand to show you. So you don't want too much. About that amount is perfect. And we're just going to drop it in, and we're going to fold that in. Okay, so we're just going to stir the foam in, and it will make your colour go a lot lighter. So this always really comes out a pastel colour. You can always add a little bit more colour in at this point if you wanted to. And we really want to make sure that the colour's mixed through and there's no white showing now. Don't let them beat it so hard that all of the air comes out. Okay. Then our final ingredient is contact lens solution, and most contact lens solutions are absolutely fine. The product inside it that makes the reaction happen is boric acid. Now you don't want to buy boric acid by itself, which you can do, but obviously that can actually be quite dangerous. If you don't want to get that, get contact lens solution. Do check on the packet that it has, on the ingredients, that it has boric acid in it, because that's the activator. But obviously the contact lens solution is completely harmless and safe. You can pour it in your eyes and you'll be absolutely fine. So don't do that, but you can. It's perfectly safe. So we're going to squirt a little bit into our mixture, and then we're just going to stir it. So I'm just going to stir that up, and you'll see quite quickly it will start to pull. It starts to get quite lumpy, and we're just going to keep stirring it in, squirt a bit more, stir it in, and you'll see very quickly it will start to come away from the sides. Okay, and we want it to really form quite a sticky ball, coming away from the sides before we put our hands in there. Okay, once it has completely come out, and it's all coming out, you can actually pop it into your hand. If you have some baby oil available, you can put a little drop in your hand and rub that into your hands before you pick up the slime. And to start with, it's going to need working. So if you are mess averse, you can start working it in the bowl. So you can take your contact lens solution in one hand and work it in the bowl with the other. until you can actually see that it's coming away. And then we're going to start working it in our hands. If you do it in a round and round like this and squishing together rather than pulling apart, it tends to be less messy and come together a little bit quicker. Okay, and there you can see it's beautifully soft and squishy. It comes off from one hand to the other quite easily. And there is your finished slime. So then you are ready to play with it. If you put it in a sealed container, it will last for a few days. So really easy and really, really fun. Okay, so have fun.